welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. I am very happy to have you here. Today I'm here with another perfume haul. You guys know I can never stop buying perfumes. It's a problem, you guys. Anyway, I am here with some luxury perfumes, some designer perfumes, some, fairly decently priced, affordable perfumes. So I have a lot to show. I think I have 10 or 11 perfumes. This is gonna be my last perfume haul for the year. So if you want to see what I got this time, the last perfume haul of 2020, please keep watching. So you guys know I did a video a couple of months ago of me testing mostly luxury and high-end perfumes, recommendations of my viewers. It was a very popular video. I had a lot of fun testing those perfumes. I will link it up here in case you missed it. I know I bought some samples and I tested them out and I decided to buy certain perfumes. So I did buy some of them. I actually have some more coming. But I did get a couple of them right away, and if you watched that video, these were the two that I couldn't wait to get. So the first one is Oud Rose Intense by Fragrance Dubois. So you guys saw how much I loved this perfume when I tested it. So this is what the box looks like. It's very luxe, you guys. This is very expensive. I actually got the 100 ml, the largest bottle of this perfume. So here she is. It's a very luxe presentation, you guys. So this is what it looks like in there. It's in a satin setting inside the box. I got the largest bottle available, which is 100 ml. So this is what the bottle looks like. Isn't that gorgeous? I love this Fragrance Dubois bottles. I love the jewel encrusted cap. So in that video, I had to basically test out the tiniest size they had available instead of getting a sample. So this is what that looks like. This is the smaller size of it. So that's what I tested in that video. So now I have two of these. So this one's gonna go in my purse and this one's gonna go on my vanity. So I have the small size and I have the Big Daddy size of it for my vanity. I'm gonna keep this in my purse. I don't think this is refillable. I really wish it was, because I wanna be able to fill this up and like keep this bottle in my purse. I mean, by the way, the cap is the same heavy cap. It's no different for the smaller size, which is crazy. When this runs out, I have to throw this bottle. Seriously, like, unless it's refillable, it's kind of a waste. But anyways, so yeah, here she is. And this, you guys, I love this beauty. You guys know how much I love it. This is a very light, airy rose oud perfume, you guys. This is not like a jammy, thick, dense one like the Maison Lancôme Oud Bouquet. This is also rose oud combo, but this one is very like light and airy. It's different, which is really nice. It's refreshing, actually. There's something fresh about this perfume. So this is a very rose oud, like kind of fruity. It has a fruity opening. Woody, warm, spicy, fresh, spicy, aromatic, powdery, citrusy, and sweet scent. So it's like got all the great perfume accords in here, you guys. The top notes are very fruity and citrusy. So you get like fruity notes and bergamot on the top. It's a very citrusy, fruity, fresh opening. And that's really nice, actually. That's what makes this perfume kind of edgy instead of just that rose oud, kind of cutting through. There's a balance, delicate balance of that rose oud with that fresh, citrusy, fruity opening. So that's what actually cuts this, like it like balances it. Then in the middle you get rose, sandalwood, geranium, and amber. And on the base it's agarwood, it's oud through and through on the base notes. So on the dry down, you smell a lot of the oud. It opens with fresh, fruity, and citrusy notes, and then the middle you get the florals and the creamy sandalwood and that amber, and then on the dry down you get oud. Love this perfume, you guys. I wore this on Christmas. that opening, I think it's really, really what defines this perfume, with the combination of rose and oud on the middle and dry down. I mean, you smell the amber, you know, you smell the geranium, but it's really the rose and oud in combination with bergamot and the fruity notes on the top that really gives this perfume its edge. You know what I mean? I mean, it is freaking gorgeous. It's like nothing I've ever smelled. Love it. This is Fragrance Dubois Oud Rose Intense. And in the same video, there was another Fragrance Dubois perfume I fell in love with, and it is this one right here. This is Fragrance Dubois Oud Jaune Intense. So this one is a very kind of yellow, white, florally, tropically smelling, gorgeous, gorgeous perfume. Here she is right here in the same kind of presentation. I think I got this one in a 50 ml. I think it was an accident. I meant to get the 100 ml. I thought I was ordering 100 ml, but then realized they only had 50 ml. I think this is 50 ml. So the juice is very like gorgeous and dark like that, very like ambery colored juice. This one, you guys, is like I said, gorgeous yellow and white florals. That's what comes right through with this perfume, you guys. Perfectly gorgeous, gorgeous yellow floral, white floral perfume. This is a very fruity, sweet, white floral, yellow floral, tropical scent. That's really what it is. It's not that complicated. The most I smell is that gorgeous yellow floral, white floral mixed with that little bit of fruity sweetness. So on the top you get some fruity notes and some florals. On the top you get Tahitian tiare flower, which looks like a jasmine, I think. And then you have ylang ylang, which is the most gorgeous yellow floral ever, next to frangipani. And then you get some pineapple and some fruity notes. So in the middle you get a bunch of white florals and a synthetic note, I believe. So you get the orange blossom, jasmine, other white florals, and something called amyl salicylate. I think that's a synthetic note. And the great thing about this, although this is a white yellow floral, which you expect it to be fruity white floral and that's it, but this has like an edge to it. So it's the musk on the base. So on the base you get vanilla, musk, and oud. So that's why this is kind of edgy. It's got that musk with the kind of musky, earthy quality with the oud, and then the sweet vanilla. This is the most gorgeous, like tropical, fruity, yellow, white floral I've ever smelled. Except for the other one I'm going to talk about in my top 20 perfume discoveries of 2020. For you guys probably remember what my most favorite yellow floral perfume is. That has frangipani, hint, hint. You know, so yeah, except for that one, this is the next amazing white yellow floral I've ever put my nose on. So this is Fragrance Dubois Oud Jaune Intense. So the next perfume I hauled is La Vie est Belle Eclat. I have the regular La Vie est Belle upstairs on my vanity. I heard so many good things about this flanker of it, La Vie est Belle Eclat, so I had to get my hands on it. I've been meaning to get this perfume for a while. I just don't know, I just kept forgetting or neglecting to. So this is what the bottle looks like. So it's got this kind of design, which the original doesn't have. It's the same bottle, but with this like design. So I believe this is this is the 75 ml bottle, 2.5 fluid ounce. Let's test this out. I bought these perfume strips, you guys. This one is a little bit different from the original. So the main difference between this and the original is that the Eclat, this version right here, is a oriental floral, whereas the original is a fruity floral gourmand. So it had like, the original had praline as a note and tonka beans, you know, so giving it that like kind of delicious, like, you know, slightly gourmand, sweet touch to it. This is a lot more fresh. I'm getting like citrus. The other one didn't have the citrus accord. This one does. I smell citrus and I smell the florals, the white florals especially. And both of them have patchouli, so yeah, that's there. So what I'm smelling here is like a citrusy opening and floral notes and a little bit of powderiness and There's, you know, sandalwood on the dry down and then patchouli on the dry down. Yeah, so this one is a lot more like a citrusy floral perfume rather than the other one. The other one, the original, was a little bit more of a fruity floral gourmand, you know, so that's the difference between the two. So what do I like more? I like both of them. I gotta say I love this one too, but I'm a little partial to the original, I gotta say. I do like that sort of gourmandy touch the original has with the praline note and the tonka bean on the base. This one, don't get me wrong, I mean, this one is amazing when you think about, like, if you want, like, for the summertime, something, you know, a little bit more citrusy, something more fresh. This is great for the summertime, whereas the original you can wear throughout the year, I would say. You can even wear it in cold weather. This one I think is more suitable for spring and summer, if you ask me. Not a fall winter fragrance, this one. Perfume accords are white floral, citrus, powdery. So the perfume accords are citrus, white floral, iris, powdery, vanilla, sweet. So like I said, you get a very fresh citrusy start with bergamot and mandarin orange and freesia. They're all, like, freesia is a very kind of greenish note. And then you get the mandarin orange and citrus. I mean, the bergamot, a very citrusy opening. And in the middle, you get the florals. So in the middle, you get orange blossom, jasmine, sambac, other white florals, and iris. So iris is what's giving it that slightly powdery quality. Like I've talked about in my other videos, iris is a big note that creates that powdery accord. And base is kind of simple. You get vanilla, sandalwood, and patchouli. Those are three very good base notes. And judging by the fact that this has patchouli, it's gonna last a long time. I haven't tested out for longevity. From what I hear, it lasts a long time. La Vie est belle, éclat by Lancome. So next I have a very exciting one. I've been wanting to get my hands on this perfume since I first saw it online. So this is Giorgio Armani My Way. This is the latest perfume Giorgio Armani released for women. So let me get it out of the box. So this is what it came. I got the kit with perfume and the travel spray. So I got the 90 ml bottle, the full bottle, the biggest size, and the travel spray right here. It came in this kit. So let me show you what the bottle looks like. I'm not like crazy about this bottle design, to be honest, you guys. Like, I don't really get the point of this cap. It doesn't, like, it's not very aesthetically that pleasing. I like the pink juice, however. So let me spray this on another strip. Very pretty floral fragrance. It's a very feminine, very sweet, very mild, very fruity, floral, feminine scent. Very girly, super girly, just like the juice. Super duper girly. It's funny because a lot of people say, this is a, by the way, this is a white floral tuberose scent. A lot of people say that tuberose tend to be like a mature note. I have no idea where people get that kind of ideas. It all depends. There's no such mature or young notes. It's about the blend. If you know perfumes, it has the notes aren't mature or young or whatever. It's just about the way you blend them and how you blend them with what you blend them. Just like the color of the juice, this is super duper pretty. Super duper pretty. It's kind of like matching what I'm wearing today. Gives me that girly vibes. This is not a very complicated scent, you guys. This is an animalic tuberose. So the accords are basically tuberose, white floral, animalic, and citrus. It's got a fresh opening. So in the opening, you get orange blossom and bergamot, which are two very beautiful opening notes. And in the middle, you get tuberose and Indian jasmine. Indian jasmine is what's adding that gorgeous, girly touch to this perfume, if you ask me. Indian jasmine is very different from sambac jasmine. I mean, I wouldn't say very different, but they're quite different. So on the base, it has white musk giving it that slight edge, and vanilla, and cedar wood, Virginian cedar, I believe. So yeah, you guys, this is quite a gorgeous feminine fragrance. I quite like it. I don't have anything this girly, I don't think, in my collection. I have very much of like sexy, powerful, strong kind of scents. I don't have anything like this in my collection that is did I get my lipstick? This happens to me often, you guys. Like, I'll be like sniffing stuff and then my lipstick gets all over my face. But yeah, there I go, getting lipstick on my face again. But anyway, yeah, this is the girliest, probably the girliest scent I have in my collection. So Giorgio Armani, My Way, very pretty. Next, I have something I've been wanting to get for quite some time, and for whatever reason, I kept forgetting to get it. Happens to me sometimes, you guys. I've been like, oh yeah, I need to get that. So I love the Dolce & Gabbana, The Only One on Tons, The Only One, you know, all those, like The One, The Only One, that collection. So I have The Only One and Only One on Tons by Dolce & Gabbana. This is Dolce & Gabbana, The One. I believe this was the original, The One, or the whatever. This is, I believe this was the original, The One, you know. Then came after the Only One and The Only One Intense, if I'm not mistaken. So I believe this is older than those other two that I already own. So gorgeous bottle, by the way. Isn't that gorgeous? Love the juice color, love the presentation of, I love the bottle. I also like to smell it right off the sprayer here. I always get a more accurate idea sniffing right out of the bottle. Oh guys, oh so lovely. Lovely is the word that came to my mind. Lovely, lovely, lovely. This smells like a, you know how My Way is very pretty, more like a younger pretty. This is pretty like a grown-up lady, not mature, but more of a woman pretty. You know, that's what this smells like. This is a very white floral, citrusy, tropical scent. Kind of along the same lines as the Oud Jaune on Tons, like the tropical, fruity, citrus category. This is an oriental floral, obviously. So this is very fruity, white floral, tropical, citrus, powdery, amber, sweet, fresh, musky perfume. There's obviously musk on the base somewhere. Surprisingly, you guys, there's some very interesting opening notes in this perfume. You'd be surprised to hear, and I can see where the pretty comes from. That Delina kind of pretty, a little tiny hint of it, but don't go there, you know, in your mind to Delina. It's not exactly like that at all. It's got a lot more other fruity notes in it, and florals and all that gives it a different smell. But this has lychee in the top notes. This has like citruses and lychee on the top notes. So it has lychee, bergamot, mandarin orange, and peach in the top notes. Peach gives it that little like subtle, like peach and lychee together gives it a very interesting touch in the opening. Oh, here's where it gets this really pretty quality. So in the middle you get Lily of the Valley and Lilies. They tend to have this very kind of pretty quality. So there you have it. So there's those in the middle, and then it has jasmine and plum as well. On the base you get vanilla, amber, vetiver, and musk. You know, vetiver and musk add that kind of slight edge to this perfume. The musk in this is very subtle. Like, you don't smell the musk very much at all. They only put musk in there just lightly to balance it. I can tell they didn't want it to smell like musk, because, you know, if that's the case, like, this is actually a rare perfume that would actually be good for spring and summer and even throughout the year. They added the vetiver and musk, but it is very, very, very subtle, very slight bit of it. You can barely smell it, but it kind of adds that like dimension to the perfume, you know, that edge to kind of balance out the prettiness, you know. Dolce & Gabbana, The One. Next one up is Valentino Pink by Valentino. So this is something I have been meaning to get for a while. This is a kind of fruity raspberry sort of rose scent, if I'm not mistaken. So I've been wanting to get this for a while. So this is how it arrived. This is what the bottle looks like. I got the large slice. Very pretty bottle, by the way. I wanted to get the poudre version. I went back and forth between the pink and the poudre, and I finally decided to get pink, and I will eventually probably get the poudre as well. Let me spray this. I can smell that raspberry right away, and the rose. It's a very fruity, sweet, rose, floral, musky, amber perfume. Guys, I thought in the top notes it was raspberry I was smelling. It's actually big strawberry I was smelling, not raspberry. And then there's blackberry, and there is musk in the opening notes. Musk you don't usually get in the opening notes, usually middle and base, mainly base. So in the middle you get really pretty kind of rosy notes. So you get a big dose of rose, which is what you smell right away. And then you get May rose, and you get peony, which makes it a very beautiful, pretty kind of middle, very feminine fragrance, this one. So on the base you get a little bit of praline, cashmere wood, and amber. That praline, you know, that's where the sweetness comes from. But it doesn't quite smell like, usually praline makes things smell like kind of jammy, but I can see there's a slight bit of jamminess, very, very little though. That sweetness, that's where that's coming from. Very pretty, gorgeous, feminine fragrance. Very, very feminine, very gorgeous, fruity rose fragrance. Valentino Pink by Valentino. So next one up is a perfume that's a little bit older that I've been very intrigued by, that I've been wanting to get for some time. This is something that I heard a few people talk about. This is a little bit older. Like I said, it was released a while ago, and it's something very intriguing, especially the name intrigued me. I believe samsara is an adaptation of the Sanskrit word sansara, which means never-ending life, kind of cycle, you know, life cycle where you are born and reborn again and again, you know, according to Buddhism and Hinduism, that kind of Oriental concept. So that kind of piqued my interest, and I really wanted to see what the perfume smells like. So let me get this out. So I got the Eau de Parfum version. There's an Eau de Toilette as well, but I wanted it to be as potent as possible. This one has very light juice. That's actually why I got the Eau de Parfum. This is definitely an oriental floral. I'm right away smelling jasmine and sandalwood. Very, very oriental. This is a white yellow floral with sandalwood, a little bit of sweetness and warm spicy in it. So this has powderiness from, I think, iris. It's a little bit powdery. So it's, you know, a powdery, sweet, woody, white and yellow floral with a little bit of warm spiciness in there, and iris and amber. And then there's some vanilla as well. Along the same lines as those other white and yellow florals I just talked about, the Dolce Gabbana, the one, and the Eau Jaune Entente. This is a very complex fragrance actually, you guys. So lots of perfume notes. On the top you get ylang ylang, which is a gorgeous yellow floral. And you get lemon and some citrusy notes like lemon, bergamot, and some green notes. So in the middle you get like very powdery floral notes like iris and violet, and then you get jasmine and rose, narcissus and orris root. On the base you get iris again, which makes it very powdery, and you get sandalwood, amber, tonka bean and vanilla, so you get a little bit of sweetness, and musk, which is really interesting base. So this is Guerlain Samsara. Next, I have a gourmand right here from Giovanni. This is Live Irresistible Delicieux by Giovanni. So I wanted to try this. I wanted to get Live Irresistible. Again, I went back and forth between Live Irresistible and Live Irresistible Delicieux. So I ended up getting the Delicieux version over here. The juice is kind of pinky peach, kind of different type of bottle than what you usually get. This is a Givenchy perfume. I tend to really like some of the Givenchy perfumes, so I wanted to test this one out. Oh yeah, very delicious. It smells like something I want to eat, but pretty at the same time, and kind of sexy at the same time. I can smell almond in here, you guys. I can smell cherry. This has very gourmandy notes, you guys. This smells like almondy and cherry-like. Am I correct? Yeah. This has cherry, almond. For sure, it smells like something I want to eat. Kind of gives me a little bit of the, not a lot, a little tinge of Tom Ford Lost Cherry vibes, but only slightly. That cherry and almond part of it. I get like nuttiness, fruitiness, and like a little bit of caramel. Do I smell praline? No, no praline, but very close to very, very delicious gourmand. This is obviously, you guys, a floral, fruity gourmand. You have sweet, cherry, almond, fruity, nutty, caramel, and vanilla. Very sweet gourmand perfume through and through. So in the opening, you have French pastries as a note. That's why I was wondering if there was like some kind of pastry or praline or something. So French pastry as a top note. You get cherry, big dose of cherry in the opening. So in the middle, you have some pretty florals. You have rose and orange blossom. So on the base, you get the bitter almond, caramel, vanilla, and orris root. So almond on the base, you can actually smell it right away when you smell it, although it's in the base. So you smell the cherry, you smell the almond, you smell the pastry, the gourmand, like vanilla through and through. Very gorgeous, delicious, floral, fruity gourmand. Live Irresistible Delicious by Giovanni. So next up I have something very oriental and gorgeous. This is a Middle Eastern brand. This is Jasmine Wisp Rassi. So this is by Rassi. That's the brand, I believe. It is a beautiful, gorgeous jasmine scent that I got off of Amazon, actually, you guys. I believe this is a Middle Eastern perfume brand. It's a very beautiful, pretty jasmine scent. I found it on Amazon, actually. Oh, so freaking pretty. Beautifully pretty jasmine scent, you guys. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Whew, so pretty, so amazing. These Middle Eastern houses make amazing, gorgeous perfumes, you guys. So sorry if I butchered the name, you guys. Rassi, I can say that, but the first part of the name of the perfume, I'm sorry, let me know in the comments down below if I screwed it up. This is a gorgeous floral fruity gourmand, you guys. It's, you know, again, along those white, yellow, floral, tropical lines, like the few perfumes I talked about before. This is the same tropical, yellow, white floral vibes. This is sweet, fruity, white floral, tropical, animalic, citrus, fresh, and a little bit of coconutty scent, but the coconut is very little. But mainly what I'm smelling is fruity and floral. And you know, the jasmine in here is an animalic jasmine. Now I know where the gorgeous fruity beautifulness comes from. There's a passion fruit note in here, you guys, in the middle. The top is citrusy opening through and through. It's mandarin, orange, grapefruit, and lemon, which is great for an opening, nice fresh citrusy opening. In the middle, you get fruity and floral notes with a little bit of coconut. So you get passion fruit, pear, and peach with coconut and white flowers. Smells like jasmine, but this has more than jasmine, I believe, like lots of different white flowers. In the base, you have a little bit of gourmandiness from vanilla and tonka bean with amber for that little kind of edge, giving it like slight edge to this perfume. Gorgeous, amazing fruity floral gourmand, you guys. I love this. I need to check out more perfumes from this brand, Rassi. It's an amazing, amazing, amazing perfume, Jasmine Wisp by Rassi. Last but not least, I don't remember if I hauled this already, but I definitely did a dedicated video for this perfume. I will link it up here. I don't remember if I hauled this already. If I did, forgive me. So this is another gorgeous perfume from Christian Louboutin's Luby World collection. This is Christian Louboutin's Luby Kiss right here. I got this gorgeous baby also, along with, you guys already know I bought the Luby Rouge. I will link that video up here as well. I reviewed that one as well. So now I have two perfumes from the Luby World collection. This one is gorgeous. This is a white floral perfume. This is the only white floral perfume in the collection, which is why I bought it. But I gotta say, you guys, I mean, it's a pretty white floral, don't get me wrong, I love it. I mainly bought it for this gorgeous bottle and the presentation. It's gonna live on my vanity mirrored shelf forever, both this and Luby Rouge. But the only thing I'm disappointed about this perfume is the performance. In terms of lasting power, it does last on my clothes a while, a long time, about 7-8 hours, but on my skin it disappears quite soon. So when you pay $300 for a perfume, you want it to last. And most of the perfumes in this line, actually in this collection, Luby World collection, they are beasts. They last a long time. Like my Luby Rouge lasts a long time on my skin as well. But this, and I believe one other, I heard that they don't last as long on the skin. So this is a very beautiful white floral tuberose scent through and through. This is a tuberose musky scent through and through, you guys. It is an animalic tuberose musky scent. So you get white floral, tuberose, animalic, musky, powdery, and woody. And the notes are very simple, you guys. Top notes, the only note is jasmine. This collection, Luby World, is known for its simple note structure. There's only like 3 notes for the most part, and if not, just one more. So in this one, the top note is jasmine. So of course, tuberose, because it's a tuberose scent. And on the bottom, you get musk and woody notes, and that's it. This is a very like musky, woody, animalic, floral, tuberose scent. I love the scent. It's very edgy, white floral. However, the performance isn't the greatest, at least on my skin. It lasts a longer time, like about 8 hours on my clothes. Lasts well on my clothes, projects well, but my skin, it kind of disappears right away. That's the only complaint I have, but it's a gorgeous, gorgeous white floral. This is Luby Kiss by Christian Louboutin. So you guys, that's all for the last perfume haul of 2020. Can you believe this year's over? To be honest, I couldn't wait for this year to be over. I believe you guys feel the same way. I'm pretty sure of it. This year's been quite challenging, to say the least, as you guys all know. And we all have huge hopes for the next year to be amazing. Of course, the beginning will be a little rough still with the pandemic. I believe majority of the 2021 year will be much better than 2020. I hope you guys enjoyed the last perfume haul of this year. Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can see my videos. Otherwise, YouTube thinks that you don't want to see it. If you don't like the video or subscribe, apparently subscribing isn't even enough anymore. You have to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. Happy New Year. I will see you guys in the next video.